We will start in 5 minutes, okay? Once everyone joins. So wait for it. Good morning, everyone. Just wait for a few minutes. Once everyone joins, then we will start, okay? Wait for a few minutes. Approximately 153 students are there. Very good. The TC2 Hoping and students are there. Okay. This TC3, TC2, that's 2020, 2024. It's the same link for TC2 group. TC2 માટે કઈ link છે? Yes, anyone from this class from TC2? Because everybody has got their link from mail. I think I have sent you the mail for all the TC2 boys and girls. Okay. No need to send
Yes,
it.
sir.
Okay. Then. We'll wait for a few minutes, one more minute, because only 60 students are there and we are expecting around 100 students, more than that. So wait for a minute. Yeah. Which class? TC2? TC3. Okay. Social distance. So एक bench पर ये bench. Good morning, Gaurang.
guys.
Okay, so let me start. We have half of the class over here, so then we will start with this particular lecture. Okay, so those who are from TC1, I think, am I audible to everyone and this screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So those who are from TC1, this 1 or 2 lecture is going to be a little bit of revision because we have a combined class with TC2 and TC3. So there are 70 to 75 students are there who have not gone through this particular subject and they have first time they are seeing these slides. Okay. So for those who are from TC1, this is a little bit of revision. So you will get another chance to just revise your concept. And for TC2 and TC3, this is a new thing. So we will do the revision as well as whenever you find any type of the difficulty, so you can ask me. And the video lecture of this all the subject that I'm going to upload in 1 or 2 days, whatever the previous lecture and this lecture. So if you have doubt or if you have missed something, so you can find it from your YouTube channel also or from your attendance portal. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a first like what is this DCN subject first of all? Okay, why we need that DCN subject and what are the importance of that? Then after I'm going to discuss what is the syllabus, what are the things that we are going to discuss, and what are the evaluation pattern, tentative evaluation pattern that we have performed in the last semester with your seniors. So similar type of the examination pattern that we are expecting this year also. But right now there is a lecture is going to be combined. Laboratory is not decided. So in soon in next week, most probably you will get a notification for lab also. Okay. But for the lecture point of view, what you need to prepare and what are the stand you need to keep clear regarding the submission and all the stuff. For that, I will give the introduction in this first lecture. So first of all, why this DCN subject is going to be important? Okay. So DCN subject name itself suggests data communication and networking. Like in your higher semester also, about in 4th or 5th semester, you are having a subject of computer networks. Okay. So whenever we talk with that computer networks, it is defined by a 7-layer architecture. either with the OSI model or TCP/IP model. There are a 7-layer structure or 5-layer structure is there for any communication. Okay. Whenever you go with the computer-based computer network subject, at that time it will give you a most of the concept like how to set up a network, what are the network fundamentals are there, what are the different network strategy you need to apply, what do you mean by different networking kind of the web page design, what is the security, what are the encryption standard, okay. Such type of the topic is going to be covered in your computer network. But majority of the stuff which is live on the ground of your particular this oral communication. And what is a ground layer is there for any computer communication, which is a physical layer, I can say. In the physical layer, majority that is going to be talked about on basic fundamental electronics and communication topics. Like I can say, if you want to communicate to Bluetooth device, okay, so you have a very good application, like you can just send the message, you can transfer some file, or you can just do some communication, voice transfer, video transfer, file transfer, anything. But whenever we talk about that, what is actually happening whenever it is going from one device to another device, which type of the communication standard it is used. Okay, if your distance is going to be 20 meter, so whether the Bluetooth is going to work or not. If your distance is 100 meter, whether your Bluetooth is going to work or not. Whether your distance is just 1 meter, so Bluetooth is working or not. So there are a big, I can say there are a question whenever we discuss about the file transfer, data communication, we need to ask about that what is the communication standard or which communication technology we supposed to implement so this one place to another place data transfer is going to take place. Yes, please. Any question? Okay. That is a one example. If you are having another example like that, I want to send some message from here to some foreign country, which is near about 2000 or 2500 kilometer far away. Okay. So whenever we talk about that, there are 2000 kilometer far any particular person is there. So what are the communication strategies there? Better you come in front. So whenever we talk about such a, is this voice coming clearly? Hello? Is it? Okay. So whenever we talk about that, you want to transmit the data from very long distance communication, from here to US, here to UK, Germany. So at that time, which communication standard is going to used to do such type of the high or large distance communication? Okay. Whenever you talk about that, whenever you talk on your mobile phone, so that mobile phone is one of kind of the major portion of the communication. Like majority of the industries right now you are seeing on a mobile communication, telecom sector, you can say. But have your mobile phone communicating with each other. Okay. So this all communication related phenomena that we are going to discuss in this semester. Okay. That what are the different standards are there, and to fulfill that standard, what type of the communication strategy you need to apply, and to implement those strategy, implement those communication strategy, which type of the modulation technique we need to use. Okay, whatever the communication we are observing in our real life, how it is possible, what are the signals are there, okay, what are the standard we are applying, all through which this communication make place. Okay, so such type of the thing that we are going to discuss in this overall this semester in this data communication and networking. Whenever we talk about their whenever we talk about their evaluation of this particular subject, okay, so I think you have basic electronics and digital electronics, two subject already you have completed, and you know that evaluation pattern, which is a department level subject. Okay, so what is in the department level subject, you don't have any 100 mark of end semester exam. All the evaluation of ESE, term work, Viva, CSE, all are going to evaluated by the subject faculty only. Okay. So what are the process or what are the evaluation criteria we have for entire subject? So there is a 150 mark of the overall weightage of this subject, 150 mark. Out of 50, which is for EAC. Okay, 25 for term work, 25 for Viva. So EAC, term work, Viva, total having a 100 marks. Rest of the 50 mark is dividing into another two part, IA and CAC. IA of 30 mark, CAC of 20 mark. So 50, 25, 25, 30, 20. EAC, term work, Viva, IA and CAC. So these are the four, I can say there are a part of this particular subject we have. Okay. Now, what are the inside of this, all the component that you supposed to appear for the, to getting a maximum mark? So we will start with the EAC. Now, what you need to do in the EAC, just a second. What you need to do in the EAC, in EAC, we are going to conduct either 2 or 3 exams. 2 or 3 exam. An exam will be, as you experienced previously also, exam will be like open book exam, take home exam, or physical writing exam, whatever the situation we have according to that. Any of these 3 or 2 exam we are going to conduct. And average of all these exams is going to map into the 50. Like let's say we have taken a 3 exam of 50-50 mark. So you are getting a score out of 150. So whatever the score you have got out of the 150, we will map it to 50. So that the 50 mark weightage is over. Like you need to appear for the 3 or 2 exam during the semester, and from that you will get a EAC mark out of the 50. Okay. Let's come for the term work. In term work, we are having a rubric on demand. Now, what is a rubric on demand? Rubric on demand is like we will give you a 5 choice. Okay, so first we will explain that what are the 5 choices that we are going to offer. And according to those choices, we will ask you for fill up the choice, like which particular topic you want to choose. And what are the choices are there? So overall, this term work is considered as a rubric on demand. And the choices will be like active learning video making. For example, like I will give you the example of, let's take wireless communication or mobile communication. So if I'll assign one topic to any particular person, like I have assigned to Nigam that you need to do the wireless communication active learning video making. So what Nigam need to do? Nigam need to prepare a 2 language video. Okay. First language, it is there on mother tongue. Second, on English. That what is wireless communication? You need to choose some animation or some type of the graphics you are using in such a manner that, so by looking to that 5 to 10 minute video, anybody can understand wireless communication very easily. Such type of the active learning video making you have. And for that, you will get a 25 marks depend on that evaluation criteria. That's the one example of rubric on demand. Second example will be like Cisco packet tracer. So we will give a task like 5 tasks and 1 certification code. So if you complete that 5 tasks and 1 certification code, we will get mark out of 25. Likewise, some coding examples are there. Like there are some signaling techniques are there. You need to present those signaling technique through one C or another programming language. So there is a coding based rubric on demand. There are some quiz are that we will give you a 10 to 20 link of the different website for this DCN subject. You need to appear for each and every quiz, and whatever the score you are getting, and according to that 25 marks is going to it. So such type of the choices are there. You need to choose any one choice and you need to perform that during the semester. Okay, so once everything is going to clear, faculty, all the faculty will come regularly, will directly float that choice and all the stuff. So you will get idea that what I need to do during the semester. So 50 over, 25 over, ESC and term work. What is a Viva? Viva is going to conduct it at the end of the semester. And you need to appear for the Viva, and mind well, 25 marks of the Viva, which is equivalent to the term work also. So whatever the, you can say whatever the efforts you have given to do one project, same type of the effort we require to do it in the Viva. Okay, I'm not going to tolerate anybody who is saying like that, sir, I have not prepared for the Viva. So I will give the 0, and from the, is it audible? Hello? Is it audible to everyone? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah. So I'm not going to tolerate anything like that, sir. I have not prepared for the Viva. I have prepared just one chapter, sir. You asked me from that. So I have taken a 90 lecture, 90 hours of the lecture, and at the end you will say like that, sir, I have prepared only one subject. So zero, prepare for the entire chapter and come for the next semester, such type of this. So Viva, you should prepare well. Okay, because there is an interview when you go for such networking company. It will they will not say like that, what you have prepared, beta. I will ask from that, then I will give the 30,000, 50,000, 1 lakh rupees job. No, they're not saying like that. So we need to be ready with all the subject, all the concepts. Okay. So that Viva, term work, ESE over. Now CSE and IA. Now in CSE, what we are targeting, CSE, which is a 20 mark, we are going to take a quiz of that. Okay, there are quizzes are there, chapter wise quiz are there. So we are going to conduct the quiz on Canvas. You need to give that quiz on that particular timeline, and you need to get the mark out of 20. So there are a quiz part. In IA, we are having a laboratory work, classroom activity, and other tasks are there, group discussion or Canvas discussion we have. So whatever your laboratory task or your assignments or your classroom activity, according to that, another 30 mark of IA is going to be evaluated. Okay, so laboratory that we are targeting to include in IA, CSE, there are a quiz we are identifying, term work, which is a rubric on demand, Viva at the end of semester, and 3 tests, likewise open book and such type of the test will be there. Yes, all methods are equivalent like a BEE. So it's near about whatever the stuff you have done in BEE, similar type of the pattern over here. Okay. Meanwhile, whenever you have any doubt, this is just a tentative. I am saying why, because in some of the class faculty is not assigned yet. So once all the faculty came, we will make one particular meeting with all of the faculty. Then we will display whatever the that teaching methodology is there. That we will inform you through mail, message, or through WhatsApp, or through the Canvas announcement. Okay, so that all the thing you will get notified. Yes, anybody having question from this online mode? Any question? Just open your mic and tell me. Okay. Tell you. So these are the one thing which is related to evolution criteria. So you know what you need to do in this particular semester to getting the good marks. There is no exam. It means one semester end, the subject end. No final exam. Nothing will be there. Just you need to appear for the Viva. All the thing over in this semester period. Okay. So now we will move for our actual syllabus, that what we are going to see in this overall semester. So there are 9 chapters we have. Okay, first it will starting with the signal characteristic, data communication, signal encoding techniques, bandwidth utilization, transmission media, switching system, wireless WAN, communication technology, and data link. So it is a kind of the sir, I have doubt with later than this is. Yes, you speak up. What is your doubt? Let me just read your. I have doubt bit outer than this. Is this any advanced subject of computer networking skills? Up, who is asking? Hers. This subject is related to the dedicated for communication technology. Hello? Is it coming properly, Darshan? Hello? Okay. So this subject is related to the communication technology. Communication technology is like what is a physical layer communication, like how the wire communication take place, how the wireless communication take place, what are the mobile communication, satellite communication, fiber optic based communication, what are the fundamental of that. So how actually the communication going to take place, that we are discussing over here. In a higher semester, you have an advanced subject like a computer networks. So in computer networks, whatever the certification course related to computer networks, networking technology, this all going to conducted in your higher semester. But this subject is only related to the communication standard. Like whenever somebody asks like that, how this Wi-Fi work, so you must know how the Wi-Fi works, what are the standards for that. So such type of the knowledge you will get after this subject. Okay. So that type of the content we have. So it will starting with the basic signal characteristic. Like it will starting like that. What do you mean by signal? Okay, whenever you say signal, analog, digital, periodic, non-periodic, what are the different types of signals are there? How it is used for different communication strategy? So that in first chapter you are going to understand a basic signal characteristic. Okay, their basic property like amplitude, phase, frequency, and all the stuff. What are the course outcome? Okay, just a second. Give me the minute, please. Yes. So those who are asking for the, I think it is visible. This is a, yes, I have forgot to just show you. This course out. Yeah. So these are the course outcome, Kishan. We have like what you are going to understand, as I have told you, like you are going to understand the basic concepts, signals of the data communication, networking, and layer architecture. Okay, what are the different fundamental concept of signal, any their property, their characteristic, and in which communication those signal are going to use, how the layer architecture is going to work. So these are the first outcome you will get. Second outcome you will get, you can get a distinguish and relate a various physical media interfacing standard and adapters. Like you can say you are using Wi-Fi, you are using Bluetooth, you are using a coaxial cable, you are using optical fiber cable. So what are the different physical medias and what are the standard for that and which type of the connector you supposed to use and what are the sub-standard of such technology, like what are the standard for Ethernet, what are the standard for wireless communication. Okay, third outcome that you are going to get, which is a use of various concept and methods for enhancement of channel capacity. Okay, like currently if you having like one particular channel 20 people are doing their communication simultaneously. Now if I want to increase their capacity 20 to 100 or 20 to 40, then what type of the technology or what type of the methodology I supposed to apply to enhance their channel capacity? So in same size, same bandwidth, how the maximum number of user can use that channel and overall your capacity get increased. That's the third outcome you will get. Fourth outcome you are going to get different modulation technique in analog and digital carrier system. Okay, like you have, there is a little bit of example that I supposed to give over here. Like whenever you are going to say like you are hearing FM, there are 98.3 FM radio. So this is a one type of the communication you have. Another communication you can observe like television. So you are receiving your signal through any dish antenna. Another example will be there like you are streaming the video from the Wi-Fi. Okay, so whenever we talk about such type of the different communication, okay, with the different type of the medium, their modulation technique is going to be used. Now, what is a modulation technique? That modulation technique will be like to carry or we can say to impart any particular low amplitude and low frequency signal into higher amplitude. Like you can say we are speaking at a 20 to 20 kilohertz, just for example, like our human capability is a 20 kilohertz signal. So if I'm speaking right now, okay, how much distance this my same voice it will go? Up to few meters, up to this lobby, or we can say up to the few meters only. If I just speak loudly, then it is go up to some few meters. If I want to transmit this same voice to 100 kilometers, so is it not possible that I am shouting and it will reach to that much of big distance? So what I require, I need one carrier. So on that carrier, I'm imparting my voice signal and then this carrier will go to the longer distance and it will get communicated. So the technique to impart such low amplitude signal or low frequency signal into higher amplitude, higher frequency, this technique is called as a modulation technique or modulation scheme. So what are these modulation schemes for a different communication standard that you are going to understand in the as a fourth course outcome. Fifth will be explain a physical layer technique associated with the land, man, when. Like if you want to do the communication in your lab, if you want to do the communication in one, we can say in your entire college, if you want to do the communication in city, or if you want to do the communication between country to country. So what we can say what type of the device you required, what type of the communication standard you're supposed to do. Like if I want to transmit my signal from here to Jammu Kashmir, okay, and if there is a no physical wire communication is possible, and what I supposed to do? I need to use a satellite. Okay, so how such satellite communication work where the physical layer communication or physical wire you cannot just spread over there. Okay, so likewise with respect to the area, what are the different communication standard we supposed to use that we are going to discuss. And last, analyze the short range and long range wireless technology. So can anybody tell me what is a short range wireless technology and what is a long range wireless technology? If you want to do the short wireless distance communication, then which technology we are using in our mobile? If you want to send it to larger distance, then Bluetooth, yes. So Bluetooth we are using for the short range. Wi-Fi also we can say with the short range. But if I talk about the larger range, like from city to city, wireless communication, so satellite will be there, mobile communication will be there. Okay, so it is look like the wireless communication technology, while where there are no physical, we can say cables are there. They are communicating through tower to tower. So for short range communication, for large range communication, what type of the technology are there? So that's the thing we need to discuss. Is it okay, this course outcome? And I'm also having a topic with related to the this program outcome. That what are the different program outcome that you are going to achieve with that? Okay. So you are going to learn engineering knowledge because it is having a basic knowledge of science, engineering fundamental, engineering specialization to the solution of complex engineering problem. Then problem analysis, like we will provide subject related knowledge to fulfill your or to getting an idea about network communication for long range and short range communication. Conduct the investigation of a complex problem. Okay, like there are a situation like that. This is the limited band we have. How we can accommodate more and more user in that. So there are some problem solving approach here, as well as we are going to provide a open book test like that. We will give you one specific type of the problem statement. Like this is a problem statement for this particular person. You need to identify that what type of the network you supposed to set up for such situation. What type of the media you supposed to use, which type of the connection you supposed to use, which type of the device you supposed to use to do that connection. So that are the investigation or complex problem solving approach also we are going to conduct as a programmer. Modern tool usage, we are using a canvas, we are using a Cisco packet tracer. Okay, there are a virtual laboratory, we are using some advanced tool also we are using. Ethics, so that project and those examples, classwork, their laboratory manuals, we are identifying with that ethical practice. So I have experienced some of the bad thing also in some of the classes, like people are copying and pasting their work from one to another. So there are a strict rule over here. If you found like that, you have copied and pasted your entire manual from other, then you will get a 0 mark, and that person also gets 0 marks. If I found such a 4 manuals which is having the equal answer, then you will all the four or all the peoples will get the 0 mark. So you must do the ethical practice whenever, because it's online. So this time we need to do it in a better manner, not copied and paste. Our approach only. Then we can say individual and teamwork. So whenever we are going to do the term work task, whenever we are going to the open book task, either it's coming to the individual or teamwork type of the stuff. Communication. So yes, you are making some active learning video making. You are communicating during the Viva. You are putting your thoughts. So definitely it will increase your communication skills also. Then lifelong learning. So whatever the concept you are learning from this semester, whenever any people will ask like that, how this mobile communication work, and if you are having a job related to that, so you definitely get kind of the knowledge that how it's going to possible and what I need to do in that situation. So these are the program outcome that you are going to achieve. Is it okay? Those who are asking for this course outcome and program outcome, is it clear? Hello. Any doubt in this one? Till now, any doubt? Hers, a call for larger, large. Okay. Third point explain in Hindi. Which third point? Please tell me. I'm just with that flow. Please open your mic and interrupt in between. Rather than typing in a chat box, it is advisable to please speak up by opening your mic. Hello. Any doubt, any question, please ask me. Please open your mic. Clear? Okay. So these are the outcomes that we're supposed to discuss. So thank you for just remembering. Okay. Now coming back to our actual topic, whatever the things that we are going to discuss. So as we have discussed in our course outcome, what are the things that we are going to learn during the semester? So we are having this all the topic related to that, like what is the signal, basic signal characteristic, how the data communication layer architecture we have, then what are the signal encoding technique that, like whenever we say there are a digital signal, okay, so digital signal itself having a various format, okay, like we can say non-return to zero, return to zero, Manchester, differential Manchester. So when we are saying simple like analog or digital signal, but they both having their own characteristic, different types also. So what are these different types? And from your computer, it is always generating 101010 type of the pattern. But how this 1010 presented in terms of signal? So 1010 is a beats, but how it is represented in terms of signals, that considered as a signal encoding techniques. Bandwidth utilization, multiplexing, spreading, like how we can utilize our band. Like if they have given, like you have a 2 gigahertz of band and you are having that much of the users. Now, if you want to accommodate more user, what technique you need to apply, whether there are a proper bandwidth utilization is there or not. And if you want to do such bandwidth utilization, what different type of the technique you supposed to use? There are FDM, PDM, WDM, such type of the multiplexing techniques are there for the bandwidth utilization. Then transmission media, basic type of transmission media like wired, wireless. So wired communication will be like coaxial cable that you are using in your television. In the wired communication, wireless communication like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile communication. So these are all the stuff here. So we are going to discuss in transmission media. Switching system and communication network, like there are a complex networks are there. Okay, what are the basic switching technique is going to apply, like whether I need to give a permanent connection between two devices or I need to give a temporary connection between two devices. The best example that we are discussing in this switching system will be like if you have using a torrent. Okay, can anybody tell me how torrent going to work? If you have used torrent any time before this one, can you tell me how it is going to work? There are seeders, there are leechers, such type of the wordings are there. Anybody from this? What is torrent? Okay, Arsil, what is torrent? So I can say nobody has idea. When you download anything and it's completed, you are CD in the torrents. Yes. So somebody has used, somebody has not used, and there are a very interesting thing over here. Why? Because that people are asking over here, what is torrent? And why this question is coming? Because nowadays you are downloading movie from the where you are downloading movie directly from internet, not the internet. Download this movie and directly it will come. No, there are Telegram channels nowadays very much popular that you can download your movie from Telegram. Okay, so these are the main I can say a platform where you can get the movie free of course, download any show or anything like. Or right now we are having a very we can say different medias we have. We can say we are having an online streaming platform are there, Disney, Amazon, okay, such type of the Netflix and all the stuff. If I'm talking with my age, at year of 2008 and 2010, we don't know such wording of Amazon Prime, Netflix. So if you want to download any movie or anything, so at that time, there are no such type of the online streaming platform. We are having a torrent are there. Now, what is a torrent? There is one platform is there, one particular software is there, and there are some websites are there. So you need to search from that website that what is a movie is currently is releasing in a cinema, and they will put their theater copy or whatever the copy any particular. It's mostly called as a pirated one. Okay, so they will put their. They are having one particular storage device. Let's take I have downloaded that movie or I have found some copy from anyhow. Now I want to spread it to entire world. So what I will do, I will create a torrent link for that and I will paste it on that website. So somebody will copy that torrent link and they will start download from their device. Now what's going to be happen? I am a uploader for that. So I can say I am a seeder and whatever the person who is downloading right now, it is a leechers. So I am giving the movie, he is downloading. Now, for the torrent network, we both are now a seeders. Why? Because he has also downloaded, I am also downloaded. So if it is happened like that, I have shut down my system. So now, if another third person want to download something, they can get the source from their device. Okay, so if some movie are there which is very much famous, so there are thousands of seeders are there, south of we can say lakhs of leechers are there, and you will get the data from different part of your world corner. Like some data you are getting from this, some data you are getting, and that entire movie is going to complete it, and you can see it at your home. Okay, so this is going to be like demand, like whenever I'm demanding. So how many people is right now uploading? According to that, I am getting a higher speed of downloading. And at that time, it's not higher speed, it means 20 Mbps, 40 Mbps. No. Like if we can see the mobile communication speed in 100 kbps, then we will get amazed. Wow, 100 kbps downloading speed, it's a great speed, and we will just enjoy. Oh, 100 kbps, so movie can download in 6 hours, 7 hours. Wow. So we will put our entire night, we will make internet on, and at that time, for 1 month, only 2 GB, 1 GB are there. At the time of, have you heard about Tata Docomo? Tata Docomo is one of the company, and when I am in college, Tata Docomo is one of the best company providing the mobile communication. For 1 hour, you need to pay 6 rupees. Okay, 1 hour, 6 rupees, and after 9 or 10 o'clock, it's about a free like that. So at that time, like during a regular time, we have lectures or labs are there. So at that time, this 6 rupees per hour, we are just using as a like we will activate the conference calling. So whatever the one person is there, they need to start call. And simultaneously, what like if two-person will do the communication, so 6 rupees for 1 hour. If third person will join in the conference call, then 30 minutes, 6 rupees. So likewise, if we want to do the conference communication for 20 to 30 rupees, so we will decide like आज तू पे करेगा आज तू पे करेगा आज तेरे 6 रुपए कटेगा आज तेरे likewise we will do the conference communication at night. So like this type of the era we have right now, you don't have such type of the experience because you are not typing a message, you are typing a message but through that touch screen. At the time there is a no touch screen, there are a keypad phone is there, and I have seen lots of people, they are so much pro, like they are talking with you and they are typing in their mobile and they know what they are typing. And so 100 message in a 1 day, 200 message in a 1 day. So those who have a larger package of 300 or 400 message, it look like यार इसके पापा के पास बहुत पैसा है, 300 मैसेज एक दिन का कर सकता है, ये वोडाफोन से बात कर रहा है, डोकोमो नहीं यूज कर रहा है और इतनी इतनी लंबी बात करता है, सो इसके पापा के पास पैसा होगा. Likewise, आई डेंट लाइक अभी मोबाइल कैसे आईफोन आईफोन तो अभी देखा ही नहीं था हमने कि लाइक कैसा आईफोन होता है. At the time, BlackBerry, even if anybody having BlackBerry, like that's a very good business type of the phone. At the time, there are a touch screen phone. It means it's a luxury. Okay, oh, this person has a touch screen phone. That type of a thing we have. So, at that time, whatever the things that we have learned, like at that time, हमारे एक professor थे, communication के wireless communication. So at that time to explain how mobile tower is going to work, like I have called to my friend from Ahmedabad. So this faculty will give the scenario. Like आप कितनी तरह के call कर, like how much type of the calls you can do. So you can call from city to city, society to society. You can do call from city to, I can say, any other state. And at that time, there are some scenario are there that another person does not having a balance, or you don't having the balance. You have subscribed to any caller tune. So there are a different scenario. Whenever you talk, whenever you start doing that call, at that time, such type of the message you have heard. Okay, like right now call is not going to connected, or डायल किया गया नंबर अभी व्यस्त है, आप वेट कर सकते हैं या थोड़ी देर बाद, but how it's going to happen, like this message is coming from that center. So there are a different scenarios. So what that faculty will do, they will assign the different scenario to different person, and we need to act as a network. So there are one person is there, that person is going to kind of the work as a call. He's going to from everyone to everyone and asking, what is your task? What is your task? What is, and likewise we have learned that how the mobile communication take place. If this is a scenario, so from where this person need to get back. Okay. So if this person is roaming from here to another country, then what are the scenario are that such type of the thing that we have learned. So overall, that are the stuff that we are going to see in this oral semester. Any doubts so far? Any doubts so far? Like in a physical education, majority of the students having a in a hibernate mode, they are getting this sleeping after a few minutes, I guess, because एक बंदा तो मैंने देख लिया, उधर भी वो सोने की कदार गई है, ये बंदे की भी थोड़ी ऐसे झपकी लग गई थी. So I know, like अभी नींद आ रही है, 2-3 महीने बाद अभी जाके लेक्चर में बैठे, और दीपेन सोलंकी is laughing loud from online, but it's happened. Okay, there are one scientific reason is there. If you speak continuously 15 minutes, and if somebody is listening continuously 15 minutes to you, after that you will feel sleepy. 15 मिनट के बाद आपको नींद आने लग जाती है कि कोई बंदे को 15 मिनट तक सुनो ना. And this is a situation is going to be happen at every stage of life. Either you are listening to your professor, either you are listening to your boss, either you are listening to your wife. So it happens. So to do the any type of, like, you should stop your wife. Like 15 मिनट हो गया, अभी थोड़ा दूसरा कोई टॉपिक चेंज करो, मुझे नींद आ रही, मैं सो जाऊंगा, ठीक है. Same thing you will experience when you are talking with your someone very special during the night. Like कब से कॉल 15 मिनट के बाद वो सो ही जाता है, वो नींद में होता है, ये बोले जा रही है. दैट्स इट हैपेंस. आपने भी एक्सपीरियंस किया होगा, मैंने भी एक्सपीरियंस किया है, होता है ऐसा. इधर वो कुछ सचिन का क्रिकेट चल रहा है, इधर ये कुछ बुक की बात. सो इट हैपेंस. जीत मिश्रा इज शोइंग थम्स अप. ओके, यस सर. स्पेशल, या. सो बट वी नीड टू बी अवर, ये पहला लेक्चर है. सो मॉर्निंग 8 बजे से उठ के अभी आए तो थोड़ा नींद आएगा. ये 3:55 के लेक्चर पे भी होता है कि पूरे दिन तक सब पढ़ा, अभी तो नींद आ रही है. इट्स ओके, वी नीड टू गेट मोर एनर्जी एंड बी काम. ओके, सो यू आस्क क्वेश्चन व्हेनेवर यू डिस्कस विद मी, आस्क द क्वेश्चन. सो कोई पूरे क्लास में से एक बंदा ऐसा होता था हमारे टाइम पे, फैकल्टी जो आते थे पढ़ाने. सो वो फैकल्टी का 2 वीक तक टेलीस्कोप व्यू चलता था. टेलीस्कोप व्यू मतलब कि वो पूरे क्लास में ऐसे देखते रहते और आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं कि क्लास में कौन सा रेंज और कौन सा एरिया है जहां पे लोग मुझे सुन रहे हैं. So at which particular place the people are listening to me. So after 2 weeks, their telescope will stop at one place. और वो एरिया पे जो भी बंदा बैठा है उसको लेक्चर सुनना पड़ेगा. So few students who really want to listen that professor, they will sit over there. और उसमें से 2 वीक तक वो उसके सब स्कैन होते थे चेहरे के, ये 6 बंदे मुझे सुनते हैं. So I need to talk with them only. Now वो 6 में से एक बंदा निकल कर लास्ट बेंच में चला गया. So sir telescope will go over there. Like 5 यहाँ पे, 1 वहाँ पे. So due to that, last bencher will always like that you don't sit over here. तू क्यों यहाँ पे बैठ रहा है, तू जाके अपने रेंज में बैठ, क्योंकि तू यहाँ पे बैठेगा सर हमको देखेंगे हम यहाँ पे नाश्ता कर रहे हैं, मस्ती कर रहे हैं, तो हमारी क्यों यहाँ पे मस्ती. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो हैपन. बट हम ट्राई करेंगे. ऑनलाइन में तो ये होगा नहीं, कैमरा कोई ऑन करता नहीं है, कोई माइक भी ऑन नहीं करता. इफ आस्किंग एनी क्वेश्चन, एनी क्वेश्चन, एनी क्वेश्चन, एनी क्वेश्चन, और घर पे है, 27 28 पे एसी चालू है, ऐसे पैर फैला के बैठे यहाँ पे सामने ऐसे छाती पे लैपटॉप या टेबलेट लेके और बोल रहे एनी क्वेश्चन, नो सर, दैट्स गोइंग टू हैपन। वो चिल्ड एनवायरनमेंट में क्या क्वेश्चन आएगा, अभी नींद आ रही है, इट हैपेंस, ओके। बट we have a 10 minute of time, so little bit of stuff that we will discuss now. But I think regarding the basic stuff or regarding the basic fundamental of this DCN you have learned. Okay, like there are 50 subjects are there in the entire engineering. Okay, hardly you will remember 3 to 4 subjects जिसमें आपको पूरी मास्टरी है, आपको बहुत अच्छा लगा, ऐसे हार्ट टचिंग हो गया, वाओ मैं ये प्रोग्रामिंग करूंगा, जावा सीखूंगा, इसी तो मुझे ऐसा है, मैंने इतना 5 to 4 subject you will remember very clearly कि ये concept है, ये जिसके ऊपर आप प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हो. So 46 subject people are going to forget, and that's the human tendency. Like in a first or second semester, how much concept right now you remember? Not more than I think 1 or 2 subject you have remembered, and not every concept of that subject only. एक या दो सब्जेक्ट के भी पूरे पूरे कंसेप्ट आपको याद नहीं है. Whatever, like Harshul sir or me or any Sunil sir, they have given 100%. Like इतना अच्छा लेक्चर लिया, ये एग्जांपल दिए, ये किया, आपको अरे सर क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छा है, फीडबैक अच्छा दिया, फिर भी याद नहीं है. क्यों? Because we are not having that much of capacity to remember. Okay, but basic thing like related to the overall subject, like anybody asking like that, what you have learned in the C programming, so you're supposed to give the answer like such type of the thing we have learned during the semester. So my approach that's related to that, I will give you the more and more examples so you can relate their example. Now after completing this lecture, whenever you go with any mobile communication or whenever you see any mobile communication, so you must having some map in your mind that भाई ये बंदा इसको इसको कॉल कर रहा है तो क्या होगा, ओ ये देखो यहाँ पे टावर पे गया, ये कॉल राइट नाउ इट इज शोइंग द मैसेज लाइक दैट आपका कॉल व्यस्त है, लाइक देयर आर नो रूम फॉर द कॉल और डायल किया अगर नंबर बिजी है, आप कुछ देर बाद, so what are the scenario actually going to happen from their side, so this message is came. If your call is directly dropped, like if I can say in Marwadi, let's take right now there are one mobile tower is there, and mobile tower capacity is let's take 700 or 800 ppm, but sometime there are some event is there or some national event, international event is there, and directly there are thousands of people will gather in the one premises, so at that time your call is not going to be connected anymore. Why? Because whenever there are a capacity of 800, there are 5000 people are using the same service. So at that time the bandwidth allocation whatever you have given to that area, it's exceeding. So every time it's come as a fastest finger first. Like if you call and if channel free, directly it will. So rest of the people, it is like network busy, network error, could not connect. So why this could not connect will came? Why this network error came? Why it is just try to connect but it is not reach? Why it is showing like that, or why it is just having a message like that? I can say that number that you have dialed is out of coverage. So what is going to be happen before generating this message? Like you have called to your friend to Ahmedabad. Right now it is showing out of coverage. What is the meaning of that out of coverage? Whether this person is in the area where there are no mobile tower is there, or is there anything? So how your mobile tower will decide? भाई ये बंदा अभी किसी टावर की रडार में नहीं है. Like this person is not in any tower radar. How that your mobile company knows? Okay, so such type of the topic that I'm trying to give you this overall this. Okay, so these are the things we have. If you have any doubts, so we will keep it up to this one. Basic introduction, all the stuff. Next lecture, we will try to do the revision of other topic, and I think like that up to the in next two lecture through this week, all the TC1, TC2, TC3 will come on the same pitch. Okay, same kind of the level, and then after we will go with our regular topic. So any doubt, any question, you can ask me right now. Any questions from online? Canvas are in this third sem. Platform is Canvas. Yes, in the third sem, platform is Canvas. Right now, we have created a Canvas for TC1 and TP1 because me and Sunil sir is taking on that. Wait for the faculty. right now, if there are some tasks I am giving on this week, so I will edit you on that canvas, but wait for the faculty to assign. If another faculty going to assign, so that faculty will share you the canvas link. So it is separate. For TC1, it is separate. TP1, it is separate. TC2 separate. So you need to contact to that faculty only. Okay, because their lecture hours might be going to differ. So we will do that. Right now, we are not just taking in TC1 and TP1 laboratory are working, but for them we have created canvas. But other students don't upload. Don't just worry with that. Leechers means uploader, or seeders means downloader. Seeders, I can say it is uploader. Seeder, it means uploader. Leechers, it means downloader. That's the thing we have, Rahul. Like if you are just getting something, so it's considered as a leecher. And seeder, it means that already you have some data and you are seeding to entire world. So likewise, that meaning is different as you have interpreted. Okay. Any further, any more question? What we are going to discuss in the next lecture, we are going to discuss about the basic signal characteristic, first chapter, the analog and digital, the basic characteristic, bandwidth frequency criteria. So we have reached up to this particular lecture. We have just done a 4 to 5, 6 to 10 slides only. Okay. So don't worry with that. Yes. So if you don't having any question, any query, you just write your enrollment number and name in the chat box, everyone. So I can consider the attendance from that. Okay. And whatever the number you have, you just give me your number. Enter the chat. Yes. What is your numbers, everyone? Complete enrollment number. TC2 or TC? TC1? 903. 163. So now anyone from TC1 from physical class? 166. 057. No, TC1 only. 021. Anyone from TC1? Now from TC2. 132. Okay. Anyone from TC2? No. TC3. 150. Only 1015. Okay. 015. 002. 020. 003. Anybody else? Yeah. So after writing your enrollment number and name, you can leave. See you tomorrow. Everybody write your enrollment number and name, and then they can go. Yes, is there anyone remaining for writing enrollment number? Please do that. Pars, Harshit, Miraj, Greens, Akhil, Isha, Heath, Prince. Write it quickly. I'm going to end this lecture. After writing your number, you can leave.